Well, it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Dollywood. And hello, Dolly. Yes, Dolly Parton kicking off the Smoky Mountain Christmas celebration at her theme park this weekend. It includes a new Glacier Ridge Christmas edition with 5 million lights and a 50-foot tall animated tree. It's one of 2 new expansions at Dollywood. The other, Wildwood Grove, is the largest investment in Dollywood's 32-year history with 6 new rides, live entertainment, even a new restaurant. So I asked Dolly if there are any plans for another new resort.
We're about to start on a new one. We'll be making some announcements pretty soon. But our resort has just done so well. The Dream More is booked all the time.
Dolly's still living her motto, dream more, do more, be more. And she will light the massive Christmas tree centerpiece of Smoky Mountain Christmas tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
Wasn't she just something?
Amazing.
All right, the airport or airplane